What's going on, guys? Pixelated back at it again with another review. Today we are reviewing possibly the most slept on and underrated Adidas collab. Surprised I don't see these in more people's collections. It is the Adidas x Offspring Nmd. As you can see, I've already started the video off with Hypebeast lacing, so you can see exactly what not to do with your NMDs. Yes, my socks look a little silly. When you see me pull my pants up, it's gonna look a little sillier. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea at the time, but it really wasn't, so let's move on from that. Offspring is a sneaker boutique based in Britain. 2016 was their 20th anniversary. That's right, they've been in the game for 20 long years, and this collab with Adidas was to commemorate that feat. A lot of the influence and design choices that went into the shoe were based on and inspired by booming trends in 1996, the year of the store's inception, aka when the store was birthed, aka their birthday. They have plenty of locations scattered across Britain now. I believe they have 14 locations, correct me if I'm wrong. The Offspring Nmd released online and in-store exclusively on Offspring's website and in their stores in the UK, so if you missed online, you were basically SOL, unless you were in the UK at the time of the release or you live there. Fortunately for me, I was able to get a pair online after hours of sitting there and attempting to add to cart. And it wasn't even me, but a friend of mine who carted and was angelic enough to pass it off to me, so thank him for that. Surprisingly, I didn't get hit with any customs once it got to me either, so that's a huge plus. Onto the shoe. Now apparently there was a huge desert boot trend in 1996. I was far too young to notice or care at the time, but that was the primary inspiration for the design behind the shoe. It's instantly noticeable with the beige sand earthy color palette, the rough canvas construction along the heel panel and toe box, as well as the buttery nubuck along the midsection. Now I'd like to emphasize that these are obviously not mesh, they're canvas and nubuck, and I say this because it's important to know your materials. I feel like a lot of people slept on these because they pass it off as another mesh NMD, and it sort of overlooks all the work that designers put into these. It is actually a very premium non-PK NMD, and with that being said, the devil is all in the details. To start off, we have quilted inner padding, whereas a shoe like the NMD where the padding is already minimal and the material used around the padding isn't very noticeable, this is a very premium touch. We then have laser printed insoles with what seems to be a sidewalk sketch of the Offspring store, probably reimagining what it looked like in 1996. We then also have laser etching on the super thick plush pull tab, and we have what is a first for NMDs. This NMD primarily came with rope laces, whereas most if not all NMDs come with flat laces. We then have butterscotch flavored Lego blocks on the midsole for your taste buds, and a butterscotch colored block on the outsole, which has a texture I've never seen on an NMD. Heel counter looks like it's made from a premium cowhide leather, probably one of those cows they fed really well and got back rubs every Thursday. I'm just kidding, it's probably not made of a real cow, but it definitely beats the typical rubber heel counter you see on mesh NMDs. Now, is this shoe a must-have? In my opinion, yes, without a doubt it is. There is a huge scarcity of good NMD collabs right now, aside from the Pharrells, which are a completely reworked silhouette in their own respect, and aside from the age-old Nice Kicks collab, there aren't many non-PK NMDs that I would consider must-haves. This is a sleeper, and a lot of people passed on these, but if you do happen to come across your size, I strongly recommend grabbing it. I forgot to mention, these do run true to size, and I was able to get a 10.5, which is a half up from my true to size, so unfortunately I had to get rid of these, and I'm currently on the hunt for a size 10 for a reasonable price when I come across it. I'm not actively preying on finding that size 10 for a great price. I'm not like a pterodactyl or something that is going out of my way to find it, but if I do come across it, I will get it. At the time of releasing this video, obviously newer models of the NMD are available, such as the XR1 and R2 and eventually the XR2, but I still prefer the R1. I'm not a fan of them removing the front Lego block, and I find the repeated patterns on the R2 and the XR2 a little too much and too hideous, so I'm gonna stick with the R1 for now. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the review. If there's anything you took from this video, please like the video, please comment, let me know what you thought about the shoes, let me know if you got them, let me know if you didn't get them, let me know if you passed on them like everyone else, and most importantly, subscribe for more juicy, delicious reviewing glory. Have a good day. Pixelated out.